It was a warm summer afternoon in California, and Jeff Bezos had just taken the stage at a prestigious entrepreneurship seminar. Dressed in his signature casual style, a light blue shirt and black pants, he greeted the eager crowd with a warm smile. Among the hundreds of attendees, each with their unique dreams and aspirations, one young woman stood out. The seminar was buzzing with energy as Bezos shared his insights on innovation and leadership. Success, he told the audience, is not about avoiding failure. It's about learning from it. The biggest risk is not taking one. His words resonated deeply, but they also sparked a lingering curiosity in a young attendee named Sophia. Sophia was in her late 20s, dressed modestly but professionally. She had recently launched a small business focused on sustainable fashion, but was struggling to scale it. Her passion for reducing the environmental impact of the fashion industry was evident, but so was her frustration. As Bezos wrapped up his keynote speech, he opened the floor for questions. Sophia hesitated at first, but then raised her hand. Her voice trembled slightly as she spoke. "Mr. Bezos, may I ask you something?" The room fell silent, and Bezos gestured for her to continue. "I've started a small business," Sophia explained. "It's centered around sustainable fashion, but I'm struggling financially. I don't know if I have what it takes to make it big. What advice would you give to someone like me?" Bezos paused thoughtfully before responding. "Sophia," he began, "why did you start this business? What drives you to continue despite the challenges?" Sophia's eyes lit up. "Because I care about the environment," she said passionately. "I want to offer people a better, more sustainable choice in fashion." Bezos nodded. "That's your why, and it's powerful. But here's the thing, passion is the foundation, but it's not enough. To succeed, you need to solve a real problem in a way that resonates with people. When I started Amazon, the problem I saw was simple. Buying books wasn't convenient. Solving that problem was our first step." The audience listened intently as Bezos continued. "The key is to stay focused on your vision while being willing to adapt. And remember, you don't have to start big. Amazon's first office had secondhand desks because we couldn't afford new ones. Every dollar we made went right back into the business." Sophia leaned forward, absorbing every word, but her concern about finances was still evident. Bezos, sensing her hesitation, decided to share a personal anecdote. "In the early days of Amazon," he began, "there was a customer who received the wrong book. It was a small mistake, but to me, every customer mattered. So I personally called them, apologized, and resolved the issue. That customer became a lifelong supporter. The lesson: treat every customer like they're your only customer." Sophia smiled, but Bezos wasn't done yet. He leaned in slightly, addressing her and the audience with equal intensity. "I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If you're not failing occasionally, you're not innovating enough. Failure is part of the journey, not the end of it. Use it as a stepping stone." The room was captivated. Bezos had a way of turning complex ideas into simple, actionable advice. Then he posed a question directly to Sophia. "If money weren't an issue, would you still pursue this dream?" Without hesitation, Sophia replied, "Yes, absolutely." "Then keep going," Bezos said firmly. "But remember, success is about resourcefulness, not resources. Look for creative ways to finance your business. Start small, but think big. And most importantly, stay true to your mission." The seminar concluded with a standing ovation, but for Sophia, the real takeaway came from that one-on-one interaction. She left the room feeling energized and determined, ready to face the challenges ahead. Years later, Sophia's sustainable fashion brand became a global success. In interviews, she often credited the advice she received from Jeff Bezos on that fateful day. "He reminded me," she would say, "that passion and perseverance are more valuable than any amount of money."